I found my own obituary in yesterday's newspaper. It says I died 3 days ago. I was eating cereal when I saw my face staring back at me from page 6 of the Tribune. My actual driver's license photo was next to the headline, "Local teacher dies in tragic accident." The article said Marcus Rodriguez, age 28, crashed his Honda Civic on Highway 47 at exactly 11:43 p.m. last Tuesday. Problem is, I'm sitting here on Friday morning very much alive, and I drive a blue Honda Civic. I called the Tribune immediately. The receptionist sounded confused when I explained I was the dead guy from page 6. She put me on hold for 15 minutes, then transferred me to the editor who said someone from Restwell Funeral Home had submitted the obituary with all the proper documentation. "We don't just print these for fun," she said. "Someone paid $847 for that obituary." That afternoon, I drove to Restwell Funeral Home. The funeral director, Mr. Harrison, was a skeleton of a man with yellow fingernails who kept licking his lips while he talked. When I showed him the obituary, all the color drained from his face. "This can't be right," he whispered, then disappeared into a back room for 10 minutes. When he came back, he was sweating. "I wrote this obituary myself 3 days ago," he said. "But you weren't supposed to see it." "What do you mean I wasn't supposed to see it?" I asked. He stared at me like I was already dead and said, "Because you should be in the ground by now." That night I couldn't sleep. I spent hours searching online obituary databases, and that's when I found them. 8 different obituaries for Marcus Rodriguez spread across 5 different states, all from the past 6 months. Car accident in January, heart attack in February, drowning in March, house fire in April. Every single death was different, but they all described me perfectly down to my teaching job and the scar on my left hand from a childhood accident. I printed every obituary I could find. All 8 were written by Harrison at Restwell Funeral Home, and they all had one thing in common. They were published before the supposed date of death, like someone was planning these deaths in advance. The next morning I went back to Restwell, but it was locked up tight. A closed indefinitely sign hung on the door. I walked around to the back and found a window cracked open. Inside Harrison's office, I saw a bulletin board covered with photos and obituaries. Dozens of young men, all around my age. In the center was my driver's license photo with Friday 11:47 p.m., Highway 47, written in red marker underneath. That's tonight. The exact same time and location from my fake obituary, just 3 days later. I broke the window and climbed inside. Harrison's desk was covered with files labeled Collection Schedule. Each file contained a photo, a forged death certificate, and a pickup time. My file was marked Specimen 847, Final Harvest, Do Not Delay. At the bottom was a handwritten note. Subject shows signs of awareness. Accelerate timeline. I called the police, but when they arrived, Harrison was there waiting with a smile. He told them I was a disturbed individual who'd been stalking him all week. He showed them a restraining order with my signature on it, dated 2 weeks ago. I'd never seen that document in my life, but my signature was perfect. As the officers escorted me to their car, Harrison leaned close and whispered, "Highway 47, Marcus. Don't make me come find you. It's 11:35 p.m. now. I'm sitting in my living room with all the lights on, nowhere near Highway 47, but I just heard a car door slam in my driveway. Through the blinds, I can see a black hearse with Restwell Funeral Home painted on the side in faded gold letters. My phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Time to make the obituary real. Come outside, Marcus. The doorknob just turned."